So what goes before is sort of the preliminary. Practice. So that's what it's known as, but also you could say it's foundational practice because these principles continue. Some people continue doing the normal practice of Mudra their whole lives. And other people, certainly, all the basic principles of Dharma are in this practice. So in a way, we're all continuing all the time. There are shorter nindros. This is about a medium length text. It's a genre of literature container for accomplishing all the practices that are within it. So there's 9 main practices. The 4 thoughts that turn the mind are 4 of them. And then there's 5 accumulations that you do. Refuge, bodhicitta. It depends on which different traditions describe them in different ways. So in the Dujjam Tirasara, let's see, refuge, bodhicitta, mandala offering, vajrasattva, and guru yoga. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the, for example, in the Longchen Nyingtig tradition, which is a common Nyingma Buddhist tradition, they count it a little differently, but it's the same in the end. So refuge, bodhicitta, vajrasattva, mandala, and prostration. So that the 5 accumulations are called, at least as I was taught from my Longchen Nyingtig Lama, those. And then the Guru Yoga is an additional. It was actually originally in a different volume, a different book that they would get added on, and then you would accumulate the Vajraguru mantra. And here we're using a Mahagir Guru mantra, very special. From Dujjam Rinpoche's Revealed Treasures tradition, the Dujjam Tirasara tradition, Tibetan Buddhism. So there's four different Nandro texts. The reason I'm bringing this up is that there's one super short one, which is called the Condensed Dujjam Tirasara Nandro. And that's the one I did first. That's my first Nandro, and most people do. I don't know. I thought I've been trying to shine some light on. I'm enjoying the rainbows and everything from the window behind me. I'm trying to highlight this lovely text. Todd Creamer and I made this translation singable, a little to the traditional melody Lama Tarchin taught. And I felt really a sense of accomplishment about that because we didn't lose anything in the meaning. I'll never use the English translation if you lose the meaning. And we also didn't lose the melody. So I'm going to hopefully resume on Insight Timer teaching, probably. Oh, slowly. Maybe I can even make a podcast out of it if it doesn't get too labor intensive. Same time. Okay. My text. How are we going to deal with this light? I guess we'll have to do it maybe like that. Still interesting. Reminds me of my mother. Why? Because she had white hair, really much whiter than mine, bright white. Maybe mine will be bright white eventually. I hope the microphone's working. I'm kind of angling the device to minimize the light. Sorry for the delay. Okay, so we're using our morning practice text. And so we'll go on. It's a continuum. We'll go on and probably based on this text or any Nandro text. We'll go through the meaning of it on Insight Timer, assuming they accept me as a teacher. And it'll probably be a little gap because I'm won't be able to get to that to making audition recordings for them until Monday, and I don't know how long it takes them to review the recording. Might even be Tuesday, so we might miss a week next week. We'll see. I should be under Udinwamo there. Sorry for the delay. Okay, water. Why don't we this last time offer some? Oh, I don't even have a lighter. I can't offer the incense this morning, so I think we'll put the lighter somewhere else. So I guess we won't. Let's go then to the Prajna Paramita, the perfection of wisdom in a single syllable on page 6. Homage to the great mother Prajna Paramita. Thus have I heard. At one time the Blessed One was dwelling in Vajragriha at Vulture Peak Mountain together with a great gathering of 1,250 monks and a great gathering of myriad bodhisattva mahasattvas. At that time the Blessed One said to Venerable Ananda, O Ananda, since the perfection of wisdom in one syllable will bring benefit and happiness to sentient beings, please remember it. It is like this. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Ananda, together with all the monks and bodhisattva mahasattvas, realized the perfection of wisdom. They rejoiced and thus praised the speech of the Blessed One. Refreshing happiness and exaltation. Essence of all the 3 times Buddha's precious guide, know me. I pray you bless my mind stream. Essence of all the 3 times Buddha's precious guide, know me. I pray you bless my mind stream. Essence of all the 3 times Buddha's precious guide, know me. I pray you bless my mind stream. This fine body, free time, and fortune will be hard to gain again. Now attain the unsurpassed Samanta Bhadra for others' sin. Now this precious body is here, yet due to the full evil world. The time of death is uncertain to yourself and others as impermanent. The states of rebirth we wander through hold no chance of happiness. Don't look for worldly happiness.
take the path that leads past sorrow. While having this body, free time, good fortune, abandon afflictions, free poisons, non-virtue. Cultivate dignity, strive in good deeds, guard vows and pledges of the three gates. Amidst a vast wish-granting tree in the space in front, on lion throne, lotus, sun seat, is my root teacher to attain sound in the attire of Vajradharan, with consort Sugya in equal union, body of Sangha, speech sacred Dharma, wisdom mind as the nature of Buddha, they embody three roots victors, the essence of oceanic refuge sources. Namo until awakening all beings, and I go for refuge with utter devotion. In the guide as far shoulder, essence of the three joys. Until awakening all beings, and I go for refuge with utter devotion. In the guide as far shoulder, essence of the three joys. Until awakening all beings, and I go for refuge with utter devotion. In the guide as far shoulder, essence of the three joys. Oh, to free all beings, infinite as space, from the ocean of existence, I will fully rouse the supreme mind, awakening beyond conveyance. To free all beings, infinite as space, from the ocean of existence, I will fully rouse the supreme mind of awakening beyond conveyance. To free all beings, infinite as space, from the ocean of existence, I will fully rouse the supreme mind of awakening beyond. To free all beings, infinite as space, from the ocean of existence, I will fully rouse the supreme mind of awakening beyond. So arousing the precious bodhicitta, the mind of awakening. We imagine our Guru Rinpoche Nishi Sogya in the precious wish-fulfilling tree in front of us, but right around us are all sentient beings, everywhere, filling all of space. Having led them in taking refuge, we now take the vow that what we're going to do is attain that same state of awakening as Guru Rinpoche and bring them all to, and be a bent, really lead people to enlightenment. And here we practice according to Dudjom Rinpoche's instructions, the Tonglen sending and taking practice. As we breathe in the suffering of all living beings. All their pain and hurt, tightness, paranoia, sadness, anxiety, disappointment, jealousy, all of it. And then we breathe out, open, clear, bright space, free from all these pains.
Finally, light rays radiate from the bodies of the sources of refuge, and immediately upon contact, any misdeeds and obscurations of self and others everywhere are cleansed and purified. Then, like a flock of birds frightened off by a shot, all beings instantly depart for the celestial realms. The teacher, source of refuge, melts into light and dissolves into you. Rest in equipoise.
Above on lotus and moon seat, from whom the guide is Vajrasattva. Conch so white, one face, two hands. He embraces the consort holding Vajran bell. They adorn with silks and jewels, on the moon and the hub of a Vajra at the heart. 100 syllables surround the home, from that nectar of awakening flows. I descending that these darkness, faults, and failings become cleansed and purified. Om. Om Samaya Manupalaya Yanzazanandino Badinandino Mebawa Sutakaya Mebawa Ratu Mebawa Sutakaya Mebawa So Sidam Reyas So Sidam Sham So Tadagaravin Samari Mazavin Samaya Santa. Protector from ignorance and misconceptions, I've gone against and damaged my pledges. Teacher, protector, please grant me refuge. Foremost Vajrahunjam. You embody compassion, love, leader beings, I go for refuge. I open, acknowledge, and echo all impairments, word and branch, touches of body, speech, and mind. Please purify and cleanse all misdeeds, obscurations, faults, downfalls, and taints. Vajrasattva smiles with delight and says, double triumph, all your misdeeds, obscurations, faults, and downfalls are purified. Melting into light, Vajrasattva dissolves into me. 3 realms, worlds, beings, what appears and exists, along with body, wealth, merit, or offering. As vast Samantabhadra offering clouds, accepting them, please grant your blessings. Anamanda Bhutsa. 3 realms, worlds, beings, what appears and exists, along with body, wealth, merit, or offering. As vast Samantabhadra offering clouds, accepting them, please grant your blessings. Ranamanda Bhutsa. 3 realms, worlds, beings, what appears and exists, all with body, wealth, merit, or as vestment to Bhadra, offering clouds, accepting them, please grant your blessings. Pranamana Putam. Within a vast dome of pure wisdom light, I appears the Dakini Sangam. Above my head on lotus sun moon is the teacher entertaining sun. Bright red sporting clasped Vajran belt, body ablaze with marks and signs, is adorned with silks and jewels, with legs crossed in Vajra pose. He dwells in vivid light rays smiling. Falling in the northwest Suryana borderland, all lotus blossom. You gain supreme accomplishment, renowned as the lotus born. Surrounding you are many Dakinis, we follow in your footsteps. Please approach and grant your blessings, Guru Pema Siddhi Om. Free teacher, essence of all victors, I pay homage with my 3 gates. Offer outer and inner offering clouds. They bear beginningless misdeeds and failings. I rejoice in all virtuous deeds. Please turn the wheel of Dharma. Remain not passing beyond sorrow. I dedicate merit to the spectrum of beings. May the supreme unsurpassable level be attained. KK teacher Tatingsa, I pray with heartfelt longing. Please bless us, quell all obstacles, confer foreign empowerments, grant accomplishments. In Tibetan, KK Lama Tatingsa, Nekupe Soanyam, Jingi Lopshi Pache So Wangji Kushi, Nujum Song. Back to English. KK teacher Tating Sam, I pray with heartfelt longing. Please bless us, quell all obstacles, confer for empowerments, grant accomplishments. Om Aham Guru Sawasidi. Om Aham Guru Sawasidi. Om Aham Guru Mahaguru Sawasidi. Now we go back up to KK teacher Tating Sam. I pray with heartfelt longing. Please bless us, quell all obstacles, confer for empowerments, grant accomplishments. Om Aham Guru Sawasidi Om. From the teachers for places white, red, blue, and green lights emanate, dissolving in my 4 places, from 4 veils clearing for empowerment songs. The teacher melts into me inseparably within a state of limitless greatness. Glorious, precious root teacher, atop a lotus seed above my head, with great kindness care for me, grant the cities and body, speech, and mind. May I never be born apart from the teacher and enjoy an abundance of Dharma. May I fully perfect the stages and pass, swiftly attain the level of Vajrayana. Through this merit, may I swiftly accomplish the state of the glorious teacher. May all beings, everyone, be brought to that same level. Sangye Kungi O Karen Shin O Karen Pochi Lansawanden. Namshi Singti Nangwa Numa Tok Tak Ema Udu Kewanjino. Kindest essence of all Buddhas, to the precious one from Ajahn Prem. As life's appearances start to fade, bless me with birth in the palace of lotus.
Thank you. So the life of Guru Rinpoche was filled with miracles. As it's told, it seems like a legend to us. When you read the long form, it looks like he's lived hundreds of years before he even got to Tibet, and accomplished every practice, studied with every great teacher, filled all kinds of different roles, from a monk to a teacher to a wrathful subduer of obstacles to Dharma, to scholar, etc. Mastered every teaching. So this is how we think, however we visualize Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, the lotus form. The idea is that image invokes total accomplishment, total Buddhahood. Of course, there's always going to be stories of the great previous lives of any master like this. But the point is that a person can train diligently and really accomplish the highest level. So he's like the second Buddha. So for him, he's like Buddha for us. And of course, Buddha's like Buddha's for us too. So everything we say, when we say the Choteng Sel, we say the precious one from Udyan and so forth. Udyana was the place where he was born. I think I said that before. And then he did pilgrimage to India, Nepal, Bhutan, to India, to Tibet. And he didn't stay in Tibet all that long, but he got amazing disciples and he transmitted to them everything. And so we think that way with faith and devotion. And even if we don't have faith and devotion, initially it's okay. But once you see various teachers, great lamas, Vajra masters, Khenpos, and so forth, as you look at them, now you're seeing them on YouTube, but as you look at them in person in future days or on YouTube now, you see qualities there are really good lama, well-trained. They have humility, they have infinite patience, they have kindness, generosity, spirit, they have unshakable dedication to helping you wake up. And this common quality in a way is the essence of the lotus form. In the Nonchen Nyingtik Nundro, for example, it's explicit that Guru Rinpoche is in your heart. And this is what's the other things in your heart? Your Buddha nature. There's many metaphors to this heart center area of your body. And this means in the very core of you, there is this potential from awakening, and it's very, it's hidden by temporary veils. And so in the Luncheon Nyingtik tradition, you actually sort of call upon Gurumpa to, he goes to sleep at night. He's in a little pink lotus, and the lotus closes up with Gurumpa inside in your heart. And then it opens up in the morning and it rises. You call upon him to rise to the crown of your head. And then Gurumpa, then you go right into your Nindro practice, right? So that in our tradition here in this particular Nindro, you go to sleep under this beautiful wish-fulfilling tree, gazing up at Gurumpa Nishe Sogyal in their perfect or perfectly refined forms, translucent, flexible, beautiful, colorful. You go to sleep that way. And then it isn't explicit in the morning. In the morning, you would just jump right into the practice, calling on Gurumpa, as you can see in the beginning of the practice, to come down into you. So it's another way of, communicating that there's you have inherent potential, but a great master can help you to find that. It's just that easy. Just have to find it. All right, you take care now, and maybe I'll see some of you on Insight Timer as soon as I get set up there. Take care. Bye now. This is my last